Hey kids, it's Mr. Adam. Books can provide some of the best adventures you'll ever go on. Today we're reading The Buddy Bench by Patty Brozo. Class dismissed, called Miss Mellon when the recess bell rang. Her students ran out, one loud, happy gang. They didn't waste time. Recess was too short. They started right in with their games and their sport.
Some boys climbed a mound playing King of the Hill, but though he stood near, not one noticed Will. Molly said to Brienne, "Let's play Follow the Leader." They walked right by Emma, but just didn't see her. As Cooper watched hide and seek from a tree, he thought to himself, "Why does no one seek me?" 3 kids played soldier with a make-believe fort as Sloane looked on from the basketball court.
7 kids were clowns, and they acted quite silly. They paraded right past, but no one saw Lily. Jerome watched 4 kids playing blind man's bluff. Why can't they see me? Aren't I big enough?
3 boys played with kites that flew high in the air, while Gabe sat and wondered, doesn't anyone care? Then one dancing kite dropped out of the sky, and when Jake went to find it, Gabe held it up high.
Want to join us? Jake asked, before recess is done. How come you're just watching? That can't be much fun. It's my leg, said Gabe. I can't run in a cast, so I've never been picked, not even last. Come play with us anyway. There's time to spare. Wait a minute, said Gabe. I'll be right there.
Gabe hobbled to Will and tapped his shoulder. "Come and join us," he said, "before recess is over." "I'm new here," said Will, "and today's my first day. No one but you has asked me to play." "Well, help us keep this kite in the air." "Okay," said Will, "I'll be right there."
Then Will went to Emma, and Emma to Sloane, each asking the next why she was alone. "There are holes in my pants and my shoes," Emma said. "I don't fit in," and her face turned bright red. "It's hard," said Sloane, "to know what to say. I'm too scared to ask, but I do want to play." "Come join us," said Will. "There's no time to spare." "Wait," said the girls, "we'll be right there."
They ran over to Cooper and said, "What about you? We're gonna have fun. Can't you play too?" "When I talk," explained Cooper, "my words get tangled. What I want to say ends up all mangled." "So what? Come and play," the 2 girls said. "I'll come in a minute. You go on ahead."
Then Cooper asked Lily, and Lily asked Jerome. How come each of them was alone? Lily told Cooper, "It's always the same. I'm used to just watching. I'm no good at games." "When you're small," said Jerome, "and the game is all tied, nobody wants you to be on their side." "Come and play," Cooper said. Don't hang back and wait. Let's make some new friends. It's never too late."
But recess was over. The bell rang once more, and Miss Mellon's students ran for the door.
"Miss Mellon," Will asked, "how could we say, without using words, that we all want to play? Sometimes we're too shy, too sad, or too proud. How can we ask without asking out loud?" Miss Mellon said, "What you need is a seat, to wait for a friend or a buddy to meet." "A buddy bench," Miss Mellon's class all agreed. "And we'll make it ourselves," Cooper decreed.
So they borrowed a hammer, a saw, and a wrench, and started to work on their own special bench.
When it was finished, they all were filled with pride. Each child wore a smile that was 9 inches wide. "We think it's just perfect," the students all said, with hands that are colored blue, yellow, and red. They put their new bench in the very best place, under the climbing tree right at its base.
Now everyone knows when they're feeling left out, where to find friends without any doubt. And the words on the bench that they made on their own say buddy bench equals nobody alone.
The end. Thanks for reading a book with us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of Mr. Adams' adventures.
At Harrisonville Elementary, kids are learning a valuable life lesson that plays out at recess when someone's having a hard time fitting in.
How would I feel if I was in that position?
9-year-old Gabrielle Vaughn asked herself that question when she was told about a little girl who was feeling lonely at school. Gabrielle was moved.
If you don't want to feel that way, you need to do something about it.
And she did. Gabrielle heard about the Buddy Bench, a tool that helps bring kids together and feel more included. And last year, this third grader, working with teachers, got her school a bench of its own.
It's not just a regular old bench where you can sit down and eat your lunch. It's a bench where you can make friends. Have you been?
The idea is simple. If a child is sitting alone, that's when a classmate should go ask them to play.
It's not fun to have no one to play with, so I just go over and ask them if they want to play with me.
It's just what Carson Harrison needed.
I felt pretty upset.
He went to the Buddy Bench when he was feeling left out.
And then another group came over and asked if I wanted to play with them.
Finding a friendly face or that shoulder to lean on can be hard, which explains why nearly 2,000 Buddy Benches have popped up across the country, many of them implemented by students themselves.
Everybody deserves to have a friend.
Everybody.
Everybody.
The lesson here, written on the Buddy Bench at Gabrielle's school, a friend is only a seat away. Rahima Ellis, NBC News, Harrisonville, Missouri.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.
Hey, it's Mr. Peace here at Kellogg Elementary School in Goleta, California. And just a really big inspiration, and one of the stories in my bullying presentation deals with the Buddy Bench. You see that the school has one here out on their playground. It's just an awesome concept, an awesome idea for students that may feel like they need a friend or need someone to play with. They can sit on one of these benches, and then a student leader will come by and either play with them or find them someone else to play with. And the story I always share is a girl named Jamie. She was a 4th grader. She just kind of fell into my arms at the end of one of my assemblies and just couldn't stop crying. She was crying nonstop, and it was all about the fact of not really being included. She was the new girl at school and getting teased and made fun of because of where she was born and where she's from. She was from Asia, born in Korea, and the first day at school she tried making friends, sat down at lunch, and nobody really played with her. Nobody included her, and they ended up all getting up from their chairs, going to a different lunch table. They embarrassed her in front of everybody, and then she tried this other table. Same thing happened. They all stood up. They humiliated her in front of the whole cafeteria. So she finally tries the 3rd table and sits down next to this girl named Anaya and this other boy, but Anaya looks at her and says, "You can sit here, you can stay." And ever since she included her, now Jamie makes it her job to go out and make sure that anybody else who's alone at lunch, she asks them to come sit by her because she knows how it feels to be alone. But then with respect to the Buddy Bench side of things, she now became a student leader, a student ambassador. So anybody else who's alone at this Buddy Bench, that she can now ask them to come play with her too. And find them a friend, and just like she was given this gift, now she wants to give it back. So the Buddy Bench, awesome idea, awesome concept. Really take that to heart, because all of us can be that buddy for someone and try to uplift them instead of tear them down, make them see that they're all true miracles, like the shirt says here. We always remember that, right? M on our palms, M for miracle, W for worthy. Never forget that. You guys are worthy of love. You all deserve love, and just like Jamie, you guys can all give that love back. So as always, make sure to hit the notification bell for future videos like this one, and make sure to hit the subscribe button too to get up to date on other clips of what I do and traveling across this country to heal America's heart one school at a time. Check out the other amazing clips too you'll see in the playlist here. Much love. Peace.
Need a friend, then have a seat. The body bench is for you. It won't be long, just look around. A body will find you too. It has a body, then watch the seat. The body bench is for you. When a friend sits down, it won't be for long, since you know just what to do. Need a friend, then have a seat. The body bench is for you. It won't be long, just look around. A body will find you too. A body will find you too. It has a body, then watch the seat. The body bench is for you. When a friend sits down, it won't be for long, since you know just what to do. Need a friend, then have a seat. The body bench is for you. It won't be long, just look around. A body will find you too.